so-called conscious community, we have to wisen up. Sometimes we're getting played like fools. I saw something online that was fairly disturbing, not because it insulted me, just because it was very misleading. If I told you guys, and I posted a video, and it said Ali Salaam, me, versus the 2020 Los Angeles Lakers, right, in a game, you would say, what? Like, obviously he's playing around. There's no way you can compare one man who doesn't play basketball versus a professional basketball team that can very possibly win the championship this year, right? So very similarly, I saw a post that said Brother Polights versus the Nation of Islam. And it wasn't the Nation of Islam putting this out. It was Brother Polights putting. Of course, he would put out a title or a headline that said "Me versus God." Like, of course you would do that. But Brother Polights is not at the level of Nation of Islam. Let's think of it. He can critique a religious or a civic or a national sort of institution. He has the right to do that. But when he says me versus a group that's been here for the last 50 years, that is so misleading. It's damn near insulting. Okay, because one man cannot compete with the Nation of Islam. Okay, Brother Polights, let's say at the most he's 40 years old, right? He's probably only been, he wasn't teaching when he was 0. He probably didn't start teaching until he was maybe like 18, 20 years old. 20 years max. It's really probably been 10, 15 years, but to 20 years of him just spewing words, right? He's a rapper with his words, right? But compare him to Elijah Muhammad, Malcolm X, Farrakhan, Muhammad Ali, Brother Ben X. Compare him to all Wesley Muhammad, to all Nuri Muhammad. Like, Brother Polights, you cannot compete against all of those people. Matter of fact, why would you? First of all, you can't compete with him. You know what I'm saying? So we have to understand that, like, the trolling or the marketing that one is using is actually trolling. Brother Polights cannot, never, ever, ever be on the level of Farrakhan. Period. Let alone the institution as a whole. I know the Nation of Islam gave me consciousness and changed my life. Do you know how many brothers from the jail cells and the Merc and the Meyer that Elijah Muhammad and all of these people have helped out? I mean, it's not, the numbers are astronomical. So how can one man who doesn't even have an institution, one man who just spits out words, cannot compete against an organization that has done deeds? So we have to understand what is serious and what's not serious, and what these people like Polights and Pharaoh and Seti, these people, Ali Muhammad, even these people are trying to create interest and create a buzz like a rapper does when they drop mixtapes. So let's start understanding this stuff. And religion is they're trying to, basically he's trying to troll the Nation of Islam. And me on the outside, I'm not in the nation, but just on the outside looking in, I understand that that is a total joke. Has Brother Polights done this with this many brothers? Look at this picture here. Has Brother Polights even affected half of the numbers of these brothers right here who changed their lives, got married, been in, you know what I'm saying? The Final Call. The Bean Pie. How many people has Brother Polights actually empowered economically? I mean, this is a it said Brother Polights versus the Nation of Islam. Oh man, I didn't buy it for 1 second. I hope y'all didn't either, man. Ali Salaam, man. Psycho Ages.